Good morning, it's a sunny Saturday morning. In fact, it's going to be sweltering. So we're out reasonably early and Wendy here is going to tell you what we're doing today.
So today is the Ride and Stride Day for the Heritage Trust for Old Churches. So you can walk or you can ride and visit as many churches as you want using a sponsorship form. So I've done it probably 20 odd years in Lincolnshire. So today is my first day of doing it in Leicestershire.
Because you now live in Leicestershire.
Because I'm in Leicestershire, so it's super exciting because what happens is the churches are open, so a lot of them remain closed most of the time. Usually there's somebody there to welcome you, squash and biscuits, and a really lovely chance to walk around all the different churches which aren't usually open. So it should be a good day.
And what's your interest in churches?
I just love seeing the difference in them. You always think every church is the same, but they all have different atmospheres about them, different history about them. Yeah. So it's always really interesting to visit them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. It's the architecture that fascinates me, and I'm drawn, not in a macabre way, but I'm drawn to cemeteries because they tell so much history. And I recall my family come from Suffolk. I traced the family back to the 1700s. I stood in a church where my ancestors had been christened, married, and had their funeral services. And standing in that spot by the altar, I found quite moving. We've just started at the church in Musson, which is very, very good.
Beautiful, lovely little church.
The second one she's chosen is at the top of a very, very steep hill at Harston. So at least we're doing it while we're fresh. So today's ride's going to be around about the 30 miles, purely because we're going to be spending so much time looking around churches and so on. So let's go.
Yeah. To the church.
It's for sale.
Hi again.
Stop at Woolthorpe?
No.
I went in, there was nobody there.
Really?
It was all open, talking about a service tomorrow. So there was a flyer on the side for something, nothing on the back. So I wrote on it, Annual Historic Churches Ride and Stride, big question mark.
Yeah, where were you?
Nobody took any notice, but...
well, I knew they weren't on the Leicestershire list, so I,
well,
as you're saying, because it's Lincolnshire.
I looked on the Lincolnshire list, and they'd got 2022.
Okay.
Say no more.
It'd be all right, if you didn't stop talking to people all the time, wouldn't it? There's a lovely guy around
that's
there.
why I'm only doing 13 churches, because it just takes all day.
He was mowing.
Yeah.
Tried to sort of not alarm him as I walked past, but we just had a nice chat and glorious views from the back of here.
Oh, I can't wait. I've never been to this church. No, that's why it's so lovely doing this today.
I've just had a chocky biscuit.
Oh, goody.
Look at that house there, the door is.
Yeah. You like us, you like the architecture.
So the views from the back are just super.
We'll go and have a look.
So enjoy.
Where are you off
Thank
to
you.
next?
Close and Kerrill.
Yeah.
And then Nipton.
Yeah, about the same as us.
See you later.
So another hill. Stop talking to people.
Yes, sir.
St Michael and All Angels, covering all bases then.
You better believe it. Oh. Good morning.
Good morning.
Woo, it's a hot one.
Are you part of the three?
Yeah.
The Ride and Strides, yeah.
A bit slow then.
Oh, we just started later than Peter.
And there was a small matter of Woolthorpe Hill.
It's not too easy, is it? It's good for you though.
Right.
Not on a hot day like this.
No.
No.
Right. You carry on.
See what I mean about the views. Oh look, Dragoon Guards, Knight of Grace of the Order of St John of Jerusalem. Wow.
This has to be one of the most beautifully located churches in the area, sitting atop this hill. Fabulous views. It's quite interesting that the table holding the leaflets and the visitor book is on the old funeral bier that would have been used to carry the coffins. I don't know how well you can see this little door. They've got the ropes here for the bells, but if somebody needs to go up to the belfry, they've got to go through this door. They'd have to be your size, Wendy, to go up there.
It's like a little wonderland, though, isn't
Isn't it
it?
just?
It's fantastic.
This is Nipton Church, it's another one with a tower. I spotted this structure in the church at Woolsthorpe some time ago. I didn't know what it was for, I thought it was for lashing up horses or whatever. But of course it's for putting coffins on during the funerals. So what's this, number 5?
Yeah.
And this is Saltby.
Salty.
Now Peter was telling us that there's some memorabilia connected with the old airfield here.
I'm not being daft, am I?
Well, it looks like Saltby didn't get the memo because
That's really annoying.
they're locked.
What's it called? Saltby Church.
We had the same back there at Crose and Kerrial.
Yeah,
They were locked.
it's annoying.
Apparently the lady there was getting ready for a christening and said that she didn't know about it. Well, we've passed this church loads of times. I've never been in, have you?
No.
It's usually,
I'm trying to think even where it is.
well, when you're coming the other way, it's a fairly steep climb out of Sprosen to the church. It's here,
Okay.
look.
Yeah, I thought this one was closed. Maybe
Well-
I'm wrong.
It could well be. Everything else has been.
Oh no, closed.
Oh.
Could be wrong.
I know they've sadly had the lead stolen from their roof at least once.
Well, maybe it isn't closed, no. St Bartholomew. Jolly good. Nice to have a different saint. Oh, the beautiful flowers under the tree. They're gorgeous.
Cyclamen, aren't they?
Oh yeah. I always thought they were houseplant cyclamen though.
I think you have cyclamen that are out in the winter, but these are out in August. We had some in France.
Oh God, look. Oh, you're awesome. Oh my goodness, you're huge. Look at that spiky bit on its bum.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up.
No.
You're going to be a hawk moth or something.
Oh, I've got to take a picture of that.
Oh, we were obviously expected.
Look at this. Got all the drinks out as well.
Oh, and snacks.
How lovely. It's like 12ish.
This is an early grave slab.
Wow.
Likely to date from AD 1100 to 1150.
Wow.
And do you know what that's called?
A bell ringing rope.
It's called a Sally.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh, it's great, the holes you can see through up into the bell tower. Another little door. Look, it's a bit bigger than the other one there. Can have pictures of doors everywhere.
I'd probably fit through that one.
It's a peal of 8 bells hanging in this tower, We moved here from the Leicester City Church of All Saints upon its redundancy. They were re-hallowed by the Archdeacon of Loughborough in 1985. Oh, that's
Right.
stunning.
Stones be next.
That's an old one there, isn't it? It's more like a Celtic cross.
It does, doesn't it? It's so hot today that the tar is melting on the road here. You can hear it squidging through the tyres. Because the churches at Crowsing, Kerriel and Saltby were closed, Wendy has slotted another one in because we're passing the church at Waltham on the Wolds. And this church has a steeple or a spire. Oh, we've gone high tech now. We've got tap to donate. So this is more like a community space, isn't it? Which is a great idea for a church. This poster made me laugh at Trinity, Father, Holy, Everlasting, Saviour, Redeemer, Son, Comforter, Dave, and Teacher. Why does this remind me of Only Fools and Horses?
Catch.
Go on, Belle. Well, you learn something every day, because here is a tribute to Air Vice Marshal James Edgar Johnny Johnson, who was a World War II fighter pilot, highly decorated, and actually attended the village school here in Waltham. So this is great for a church. It's got a toilet here, but it's a unique toilet, Wendy. Why is that?
It is. Look, it's been twinned with a toilet in Zambia. Toilettwinning.org.
I've never heard of toilettwinning.org.
I think that's brilliant.
So this is Eastwell Church, obviously an ironstone church.
Peter's been? Oh, we might get a cup of tea here, right?
Yeah.
Somebody else, lovely. It's doing better this year than we've done for a long time.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yeah, Hospital Shield is white there. But I'm not sure whether it means that he died first or she died first, but one of them. Oh. I'll be with you in a minute.
That's all right,
It's all right.
I'm listening in.
He just got so depressed. He didn't have his phone himself.
And then he got a bit better.
Well, no, he didn't get better because he had a lousy life.
Yeah.
He's not got his legs crossed, so he didn't go to Crusades.
No, but it's got a dog down there, he said, and it's got a dog.
Ah.
Didn't say he died first or his wife died first.
Oh, yeah, there's symbolism to it, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, I only know about the crossed legs.
And he died in battle, did he?
According to the gentleman who's just...
But we don't know who he is.
I always thought he was a priest. Well, it's wearing vestments, isn't he?
Mm.
And he's got the cup there.
Yeah, yeah.
But would he be in battle?
Well, yeah, that's...
Well, they
I wasn't
do,
going
they
to
do the
ask
bit...
you.
Crusades, you know. You'd have religious people with the Crusades.
Well, yes, because every army had their priest.
This isn't
and
like at the other place in Old Stone.
God was always on the side of each army, so there was no chance, was there?
This is beautiful, an old one, isn't it? It's long.
There'd be no getting out from under there, would there, if you were buried by mistake?
That's. I mean, if I lie next to that,
That's tall.
yeah, I was going to say,
And it's
taller
quite
than
narrow as
you.
well, which probably makes it look taller.
Probably the village
should I lie
giant.
on top of it? See,
I wouldn't, because you never know what you'll take back with you.
next church,
Eton,
Eton. Yay!
yeah, where I went to school.
Is it?
No.
Oh God, I'm being thick.
It's great that these churches are open for us to see, but I find it quite difficult because when I was young, churches were always open.
I know.
And
Security now, isn't it?
it is, and
Anything
it's
will
a
get
shame.
pinched.
I mean, I wouldn't have thought people are any more likely to thieve than they were in those
No,
days.
very few of them are open all the time. Bottisford strangely is, but there again it's got CCTV cameras inside. But very few of them are. I think we're going left then, aren't we? Chapel Street.
Yeah, this is your little diversion up here. It takes
Yep.
us right by the church. Church Lane, that's a good clue.
Blue Pot Lane, that sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Why would it be called Blue Pot Lane? It's brilliant.
Now, this is a very small spire or steeple.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Another one.
Ironstone.
Ironstone again.
We're starting to recognise it now. Must be in the old school there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless it's the Methodist. No, it must be the old school. On a hill. Look at the view over that way. Wow.
St. Denny's.
Lift.
St. Denny's.
Saint-Denis.
St. Denis.
Saint-Denis.
So you know a song about that?
Denis, Denis. Oh, lots of bells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bells. Because it's been painted and things.
Lots of
Oh, look at these cakes. Wow.
6 bells here.
Oh my God, have you got a bag with you?
Another little door to the belfry.
Is it open?
No.
You know I'll go up it if it is, don't you?
They know you'll go up it, that's why it's locked.
St Denis. St Denis. You don't hear many
yes.
St Denis, do you?
Somebody's been baking.
I know, look at these.
And
St
labels.
Denis Eton.
Lemon drizzle. Rocky Road. Chocolate cake with chocolate fudge top. Millionaire shortbread, all butter shortbread.
And allergen alerts and everything. Wow.
Good on them. So this is
That's impressive,
the
isn't
village
it?
of Eton. And talking of Eton, we better get on this cake.
Well, someone's got to eat in it, haven't they? That was the lady who'd actually made all the cakes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So I said a big thank you. And how yummy they were.
Good job you didn't take them away in a bag.
I know. Just going to ask her, can I come back later with a goodie bag? Oh.
Right, where next? Branston, if it's open.
Yeah. With another organ.
Oh. You're obsessed with organs.
I know. I think I am. It just amazes you, you know, what we've done, whatever, 20, 25 miles, but how different all the churches are. You know, you just think they're all built about the same time, but they're just incredibly different. I suppose they're built over 400 or 500 years difference, aren't they?
Yeah, and a lot of them were built by the big estates as a way of expressing their wealth and importance.
Yeah.
So they'd be the more elaborate ones.
But you think they'd copy each other's plans or something, but they clearly don't, do
Well,
they?
I suppose they wanted to be better than everyone else.
Yeah.
So the village of Branston,
That wasn't far.
not where the pickle comes from. Now, the lady back there said she doubted that this church would be open, so obviously has some local knowledge.
Don't know where it is.
But we'll go and see as we're passing it.
Got to find it first.
Well, it'll be where that big pointy thing is in the sky. Look up there
Where?
on the left. It's on the left. So why do some churches have spires and some have towers?
You asking me or?
Well, we need to find out. I'm
Yeah.
asking anyone that wants to research it. Please comment below.
Ride and Stride. Look, they've even put
Yeah,
a
they're even.
board
Well,
out.
they definitely are open because they're advertising it.
Oh, where are you leaving my bites? You going taking them up? What do you
I think we'll
think?
take them up. It wouldn't be a ride with Roy if we didn't carry our bikes.
Well, indeed. I always feel disrespectful to put them up against gravestones.
You'll notice Wendy's wearing her gym skirt today. She's trying to be a bit more discreet as we're visiting churches.
Respectful. I'm trying to show a bit of respect.
Now we're going to rest our bikes up against the coffin posts.
Touch them for good luck. God, how different again.
It's so nice to come in from the heat, isn't it, into the cool of the church.
Oh, squash and biscuits. I think I'm a bit squash and biscuit out. Oh, Peter's been.
He gets around, doesn't he? Magnificent stained glass window.
Another one with a contactless donation thing.
Come and look at the size of this organ.
Oh, that's what he said. This is where he said, wasn't it? He said Branston's organ was something special. It's to take over half of the church, isn't it? We're in St Guthlac.
It's another church with the pews removed, or most of them.
Yeah. makes them more flexible, I suppose, doesn't it?
It does. Much more open.
Wow, that is just nuts. What's that? Glorious in excelsior Deo and on earth be peace. Did somebody buy it without checking the measurements? It feels like it, doesn't it?
Does, yeah. Bit of a relief when it
You
went
mean
in.
it's metres and not, not feet? Well, I think I'm being close to being churched out now. What have we done, 11, 12?
Feels like more.
I know.
How many more have we got to do?
2, 3. Well, I'll do Bottisford, but I'll let you off that one.
Oh, thank you. That's probably the most magnificent.
Yeah, it is. Well, they're all beautiful, but in different ways, aren't they?
Yeah, I
That's the
did
thing.
feature Bottisford Church heavily in my video about the Witches of Belvoir, so
You
I'll put a
did?
link up on the top right if anyone's interested.
Gosh, the heat coming off that road.
I don't know if you heard, well, it probably wasn't doing it to you, but it was actually picking up the tarmac on my tyres.
Yeah.
It's melting. According to my temperature gauge, which I don't think is accurate, it's showing 32. But it feels like it could be.
Yeah, I think so.
But hopefully that is the last of the hills,
Well, except for you.
except for
Except
me
for
when
Barraby.
when I go home. We're going to do the infamous terrace. Now it's one of the UK's top 100 climbs. Some people say it's really not steep enough to be in there, but for me it is. Wendy and I are going to do this probably faster than most people because we're going to go down it. It's actually quite alarming going down, it's that steep.
Yeah, I don't actually like going down that much.
But it's one of those climbs that you come up to a bend, you just about had enough, get around the bend and you see that the hill carries on. So it's not the most pleasant of climbs.
No.
Nice of Porsche man to wait. Right, Barkstone. A church with a tall spire.
I can see the yellow sign with an arrow. Jericho Lane. Don't think it goes anywhere, does it? Woo! you think this one's going to be like? It's the entrance.
It's open.
Yeah. Oh, Peter's been here.
He's been everywhere, is that Peter?
I know. I like it when he's just been the one before me because I can just do dittos.
Sorrine malt loaf, look. Water.
Ooh.
Jam tarts.
Oh, it's banana malt loaf there. Not sure about that. Where am I? St. Peter and St. Paul's. Please release me, let me go, for I don't love you anymore.
Finished?
Yep. Don't know any more words.
Good.
We're going there. See that pointy
Yeah,
thing
that
there?
pointy bit, that's Red Mile.
Yep. Shame the one up at the castle hasn't opened. That would have been lovely. You know, the private chapel.
Yeah, but they wouldn't open that unless they
No.
charged you.
Whew.
Some more graffiti here.
Yeah, a lot on the walls. A lot of it there used to be choir boys. Oh, it's lovely and cool in here. Oh,
This
oh,
feels.
they've only had 2 people.
Now this
What a
feels
shame.
very medieval.
Doesn't it? Lower ceilings.
I mean, I know they're all
Oh my goodness.
they're all medieval, but this feels very, very authentic.
Oh, I've got a bit of a crack there. Got a couple of cracks along there. What church are we at? Any ideas? We're in Red Mile. I'll just put Red Mile. Red Mile,
All biscuits.
1500. This is number 13.
Oh,
I said 13, didn't I? You can certainly get a lot of churches in, actually. Oh, it's got a big crack in the corner there. Flipping heck.
interesting window there. Look, it's got Star of David.
It is really like a banqueting hall, isn't it?
It is.
It is such like a bank. If you stand here, Roy, you can really see this. That one's going that way.
It's reminded me of one of the old guild halls in London.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Civil War place in Newark. Look at the way that wall goes out.
Oh my gosh, yeah. you probably would think it's just a trick of this camera lens, but that is really, really tilting outwards.
It's got a lean, hasn't it?
I wouldn't be surprised to see some buttresses on the other side. We'll go and have a look.
Oh, it's got some serious cracks in the walls. This is the worst I've seen in terms of... what a shame.
Oh yes, there's the buttresses holding the wall up. Look, and
These metal things, are they doing the same?
holding netting on, isn't it? I guess to stop that ironstone crumbling.
Look at the crack on the outside there. Yeah. What a shame. It's the tower and the main building,
Yeah.
isn't it? I think you should be able to see Bottisford.
Yeah, just the top of it. Look over there.
Oh, yeah.
Not far to go now.
No. I don't know about you, it's felt quite challenging today.
Yeah, funnily enough, although it was, I mean, what have I done? 33 miles so far.
Yeah.
It's felt quite challenging, you know, compared with a 50-mile ride.
Yeah,
Partly
yeah.
because it's warm, but I suppose we're on and off. And
Yeah, it's all the stop-start, I don't know.
right, so we shall depart at the canal. You can go and do your final church,
Yep.
Ottersford, and I'll head home. I don't think I'm going to be doing the big hill.
It's too hot for it.
Right, that's it then.
Yeah.
See you next week sometime, hopefully.
14 churches done.
14 churches done. That's made you happy, hasn't it?
I've loved it actually. They're just
Good.
all different. It's fascinating.
It is.
Great to see the history. You know, what was it, 1086, one of them?
Yeah. And it
just
gave us
nuts.
a good purpose for a ride. And it's always
Oh,
good to
yeah.
have a purpose.
And it was so cool in the churches. It
Could
was
have
wonderful.
stayed there.
Yes.
Good. All right. I'll see you next time.
Okay, thank you
Bye.
very much.
Cheers.
Cheers, bye.
I hope you enjoyed that little outing with us. So until next time, I'll say goodbye. Safe riding. Bye for now.